Bună ziua! Am 3 rugăminte. Numărul 1. Vă permitați să vorbesc în limba engleză pentru 8 minute. Ok? Number 2. Please, give me your best applause for Laszlo Paxo and his team delivering always one, probably the best business event in Romania. Thank you. Number 3. Now my wife knows that I'm here. Good. Let me travel you now in the future. Let's see the 2030 challenge. Until now we saw about digitalization and the disruptive technology. We saw some things about how this will, let's say, affect business. My colleague Dario spoke about the evolution of headhunting and how it is today due to technology. Let me now show you some scary numbers probably, but realistic numbers. So, many of the world economies in 2030 will have no adults to do the job. Today, it's 2016, but this is the day after tomorrow. If we see how time flies, then it's not far away. For example, in the automotive industry, 20, 30 years ago, most of the job was done by people, sometimes manually. The progress now is that most of the times things are happening electronically, with technology. But there is not such a big number of people in the industry that they lost their jobs. Because of technology, new jobs came into the scene. For example, the cognitive engineer or whatever engineer. Us, we are supposed, and we are doing headhunting for middle and mostly upper positions, but here in Romania, for example, we have some very, very specialized engineering positions that they need to have a lot of specialization in some things. And sometimes we cannot find these people. Probably they are already abroad. In Germany, in 2030, approximately statistics say that it will be 8 million vacant positions, almost the 20% of the working force of Germany in 2030. And this says something. And we will see how big is the implication on this to the economy. Because now we have in some countries big unemployment that you will say now, you crazy Greek, what are you telling to us? Especially in my country, for example. But it's true that in some of the world's economies, including Germany, it will be an issue. Already now there are a lot of people working in Germany. For example, in my country, we are losing all the doctors. They are going and they are working there. These are some numbers. The blue one is supposed to be shortage of people. So, for example, France is having now 6% almost unemployment. And in 2020, it will keep this number. But in 2030, they will have a shortage of minus 1%. Germany, as we said, minus 23%. Italy, where is Dario? That now they are having huge problems. They will have shortage of people. Look at Russia. Look at Spain, that is supposed to be the second worst in unemployment after us, the Greeks, that we are champions to this. It's going to be minus 4, so on and so forth. Some other economies emerging ones, Brazil, minus 33%. If this is not scary, then nothing else. I mean, in the domain of humans. 5 minutes left. The first 3 was for the picture. Come on. Okay. These numbers are just to keep the GDP the same. Meaning, more women in workforce, they have to enter and work all over the world. Increase the retirement age, which is very scary, not because, like in some countries, there will be no retirement funds to pay, but in some others, they will have to be prolonged in terms of working age, let's say, of people, because they will have no people. And of course, which is in Europe now a very, very big debate, change the immigration laws, which is a huge debate of what is going on in our neighborhoods with wars, with unrest, and all this stuff that we have to see who is coming to us and what he can contribute. But if we take it purely and absolutely logically, if we have shortage, there will have to be people to come. Now, don't ask me, because I'm not a politician, what these laws must say and what they will have to be, let's say, the prerequisites and the standards of the people that they will come to work in different countries. What I know is that what Europe has done lately is a mess. And if we don't take care of the mess, then the mess will continue. Now, the millennials. Somebody in the first panel mentioned about millennials, that they are going to dominate in the future. Let's see. They have their specific psychology, the millennials. In the beginning, we were speaking about Generation X, the old and the experienced. Afterwards, it was Generation Y. Now they come the millennials. You see, even now, children of 9 or 10 years old, and they know to use computers, tablets, and everything better than us. My daughter is 9, and she's calling me every day from Skype. Wake up! So, they are motivated by money. Whoever is doing recruiting here, either for a consultant or for a company, yes, knows very well that when they come young people, you know, they want to be probably general managers in, not today, probably 2 weeks after, have the best of the salaries, and probably, if you don't do what you promise, la revedere drumbun. This is why in this country, as the recruiters, we are having some issues that we face, especially in some cities like Bucharest, Timisoara, Cluj. Flexibility. Flexibility meaning in everything. Doing more tasks, doing different tasks, being involved in things. Probably come at 10, 11 o'clock in the night, in the morning, but leave at 10, 11 o'clock in the night because their program is like this and they like it. Ability to share ideas, full of ideas that they want to share. Progression, we said, and have fun as well. You see in the movies and in the internet also working places that they are very much like playgrounds and all these things. This is the generation that will dominate in the near future. But if we want to progress, we better take care of them now. Now, who knows what will be the name and what will be the characteristics of the generation after the millennials? I don't know. Somebody before, no, Andrea now had a slide about creativity. Google, for example, which is a great company, collects things that they already exist, classifies them, and you can find everything. But finally, who will create new things? Who will be the ones that they will move the world further by creating new things? A friend I saw outside told me, let's see what new we will listen today. So, even though exists technology and everything, creativity and real creativity, not artificial intelligence, is the one that will move the world forward. This is the biggest fear. Huh? Isn't it? Not robots acting like people, we have already. People acting like robots is the fear. Big one. Now, the future is in the people that we hire today and how we will blend our knowledge, our mentality with their speed, their capabilities, their great minds, for example. To finish, I will finish with an anecdote to realize that the world is unpredictable and we can never predict what is going to happen really. Even though Dario said correctly that we will have softwares predicting the business future of somebody, still we are human beings, like he said. So he's a guy working on his bakery shop. Suddenly enters a donkey inside the bakery shop. He looks at him, at the donkey, and the donkey speaks. And he says, can you give me 2 kilos of bread? What? I told you, 2 kilos of bread. He gives to the donkey 2 kilos of bread. Says, how much it cost? Nothing, for you nothing, says the baker. The donkey leaves. The baker is thinking, oh my God, what else I will see and listen? And the donkey enters inside and says, can you give me a bag because I'm with a motorbike? So, you never know what the future will bring, even though we can say that we can predict it. Thank you very much. At your disposal afterwards.